December 26th, a lift technician declared dead at the scene due to head trauma. Penang Dosh launched an investigation and a suspended work notice was issued to protect the workers. But why this all happened? Here are the root causes. Employers might fail to ensure workers are trained to identify hazards related to lift operation and maintenance. Lack of proper job hazard analysis causes failure to identify specific hazards such as falls or structural failures. Poor maintenance of lift components can lead to system failures. For example, cables, brakes, counterweights, and not forget safety switches. Workers may not use PPE properly like harnesses, helmets, or gloves, which increasing vulnerability to injury during falls or accidents. This accident has a number of potential consequences, including fatalities and serious injuries. If the fatalities are severe enough, it can kill workers. Aside from that, it can also cause permanent disability.
Physical trauma and financial losses are not exceptions. The accidents may attract media attention, resulting in reputational damage to the company. Aside from that, accidents frequently cause temporary maintenance shutdowns, resulting in a loss of productivity. Finally, employers may face significant fines.
Here are some consequent actions that can be taken following a lift-related accident.
In the event of a workplace accident, immediate medical attention is required. Provide first aid to injured workers and make arrangements for professional medical care as needed. In the event of serious injuries or fatalities, contact emergency services immediately. Next, secure the accident scene by isolating it to avoid further danger or unauthorized access. Turn off the lift system and any associated equipment to ensure safety. Reporting the incident to the appropriate authorities is critical. Notify the Department of Occupational Safety and Health, DOSH, and local emergency services and enforcement agencies in accordance with Malaysian regulations. Document the incident thoroughly by taking photos of the scene, gathering witness statements, and creating a detailed timeline of events. Following these steps guarantees a timely and organized response to workplace accidents.
Legal and compliance actions. First, immediate response and investigation where it is to ensure the safety of people involved and conducted investigation to find the cause and reporting the incident to DOSH within 7 days and to local authorities. Compliance with safety regulations where regular inspections and maintenance must be undertaken. Corrective actions must be taken. If necessary, inspection and maintenance records are kept for review by the authorities. Liability and legal action. If the responsible party is held liable, it can be resulted in civil liability and criminal liability, fines and imprisonment, insurance and compensation. Corrective and prevention actions. Immediate. Rectification and increased monitoring or inspections. Next, training and safety awareness for operators and maintenance personnel. Lastly, penalties and enforcement where they may face fines for non-compliance and revocation of licenses.
Let's move to equipment and maintenance improvement where we must understand the regulatory framework in Malaysia, do post-incident equipment inspection, and improvement. Try to implement preventive and predictive maintenance, improving emergency and safety systems, compliance with Malaysia standards, carry out ongoing monitoring and audits, and lastly, upgrading lift systems for future safety. Let's move to effective approach.
Training and awareness is one of the effective approach. Workers must receive specific training on the design, operation, and hazards of lifts, elevators. This includes understanding how the lift operates, the types of lift systems, and the risks associated with each. Workers must be trained on LOTO procedures to ensure all power sources to the lift are properly isolated during maintenance. For hazard awareness, training should cover how to recognize and mitigate specific hazards like moving parts, electrical risks, and mechanical failures. Second is pre-maintenance safety checks. Before beginning any maintenance or repairs, ensure the lift is fully de-energized by disconnecting power to the lift and locking out electrical systems to prevent accidental reactivation during work. Workers must ensure that all lift movement is halted and that the cabin is at the lowest possible point before starting maintenance. Maintenance worker must use the lift's safety mechanisms such as emergency brakes, overspeed governors, to secure it in place.
Inspections. Regularly inspect lift components, including cables, motors, brakes, door mechanisms, and emergency systems, to ensure they are in proper working order. Workers must pay attention to unusual vibrations or noises during operation, which can indicate problems with the lift's machinery that need addressing.
Next goes to regulations.
In Malaysia, the regulation and safety of lifts are governed by several acts and guidelines. The primary legislative framework that deals with lifts includes Factories and Machinery Act 1967, Act 139. This act is the primary law regulating the safety and maintenance of machinery, including lifts, in Malaysia. It requires that lifts be properly maintained and inspected to ensure safety. The Act also includes provisions on the installation, inspection, testing, and operation of lifts and escalators. Second is the Factories and Machinery, Lift, Escalator and Passenger Conveyor, Regulations 1970. This set of regulations, made under the Factories and Machinery Act, governs the standards for the construction, maintenance, and safety of lifts and escalators. It covers aspects like the qualification of personnel, maintenance procedures, and compliance with safety standards. The last is Occupational Safety and Health Act 1994, OSHA. Though this act mainly deals with the safety of employees at the workplace, it also has provisions relating to machinery safety, which would apply to lifts used in commercial and industrial environments. In addition to these laws, the Department of Occupational Safety and Health, DOSH, under the Ministry of Human Resources is responsible for overseeing compliance with lift safety regulations in Malaysia, ensuring that lift owners or operators conduct regular inspections and maintenance, and enforcing safety standards.
Last but not least, the summary. Ongoing safety training and awareness of the importance of safety help create a strong safety culture. Open discussions and regular training reinforce safety knowledge and skills. Thank you, and we love you guys.